Once I got up to this Carter dome, I'm being broken down by the snow, and I was just about to give up. I've post-holed so many times in a row, and I just wanted to get up here to these rocks so I could adjust my sleeping pad, which has fallen off. And I just post-holed in these two gray jays. There's one right here, and there's another one right there.
Howdy, good morning. I don't know, I think it's May 21st. Could be May 22nd. It's Monday. And I made it to the Carter Knot shelter last night. So I only went 10 miles. Again, the White Mountains keep kicking my butt, and just barely over 1 mile per hour is probably my average, 1.1, 1.2, but I got here late. There really wasn't any other tenting spots to find because it's a steep downhill, so nothing's really flat.
Wow, you know what? Yeah, it's spectacular. That's super cool. I want to check that out at some point.
Once I got up to this Carter dome, or whatever they call it, 4,800 feet, knock on wood, it's been pretty cruisy on this snow-packed ridge. Getting up, it was fine. It took too long, but I didn't like walking on the snow up the ridge as much as across has been better to me. Maybe the trail goes that way. Yeah, the trail goes that way. But let's check this out. This is where you get the 360-degree view. Go that way and see what we come across. Just trying to get the sound of that bird. I feel like he's laughing at me because I'm really struggling right now in the snow. I'm being broken down by the snow, and I was just about to give up. I've post-holed so many times in a row, and I just wanted to get up here to these rocks so I could adjust my sleeping pad, which has fallen off. And I just post-holed in these two gray jays. There's one right here, and there's another one right there. You can't argue with this. I don't care what you believe. Yeah, I know. You can't argue with it. He agrees with me. These guys have probably been watching me. I don't know what it sounds like when they sing, but I was listening to other birds sing. And they're letting me know I can do it. Maybe it's as simple as they've been fed and they know I have snacks, if that's what you believe. Maybe there's more to it. It's the universe telling me this isn't the worst thing I've ever been through. I've just post-holed so many damn times. I'm tired of it. I know. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Do you want peanut butter crackers? I already ate them all. So all I had to do was make it up there, and I was going to adjust my pad. My pad fell off, and I was going to have a breakdown anyway. But not because of these guys. It's a breakdown in a good way. Thank you for checking in on me. I know you're not supposed to feed the animals, but look at these guys. And they got me through a tough time. You helped me through a tough time. Okay, guys, I gotta pack up and head out. Thanks for the help. Here's another view of Washington. Greener pastures. I've been getting my butt kicked. I guess that might be North Carter Mountain. I don't know. On the other side might be Raya Mountain, however you pronounce it. I might have to stop at the imp shelter. I mean, it's just in 2 or 3 miles, but at the pace I'm going now, I'll be there at 3 o'clock, I guess. That's not 3,100 feet elevation to get up the other mountain, Mt Moriah. It's just like a 900 foot elevation climb to 4,000, maybe 4,100. It's just, my pants are soaked, my socks and sneakers are soaked. You know, it's cold. I don't want to hike all night and risk, you know, the health of my feet. Right now, to go to the rattlesnake shelter or whatever it is, that would have been a 13.1 day. It's going to take me till 9:30 at night to get there. And I have no reason to believe anything's going to change right now. So if I have any reason to believe that the snow is going to change, this is the worst snow I've been in, or if my pace can pick up, then maybe I'll push on. But right now, I feel like the best thing to do is just go into imp shelter, at least dry my feet off, try to dry my pant legs and my socks off. Maybe not the ones I'm wearing, but a pair hanging off the side of my pack has to be drier than what's on my feet. And that'll take time, all that. I mean, just because I can't get into Gorham today. I don't even know if I can get into rattlesnake shelter. So it almost makes sense to just hit the reset button. You know, if I made it to rattlesnake shelter, I'd be in Gorham super early in the morning. If I take the loss and just hit the reset button and stay at imp shelter, then I'll have about 8 miles to hike to get to Gorham and getting into town and do what I have to do. And depending upon how long that takes, I mean, if the miles between imp shelter and Gorham are as bad as this, and they won't be, because eventually you start going down into town, so you'll get below the snow. But you know, anyway, we'll see. I'm just getting my shit handed to me today. I'm getting my butt kicked every which way but loose. Everything hanging off my pack, my tent, my sleeping pad is getting its butts kicked by these pine trees. They're groping me, they're poking me, they're pushing me around. I went over the most ridiculous blowdown, and it wasn't even on trail. It was close enough, it was probably below the ridge, that I thought it was on trail. And then after I went over that blowdown and realized I wasn't even on trail, I had to crawl back underneath it. So I've really been through it today. I just want to lay down here and die. So I'm assuming that's Gorham. That's where I was trying to get, or get as close as I could. But It's already been well documented. Today's kicked my butt. I'm probably a half mile or less from the shelter. And this is what today's been like. Walk on stone for 25 feet, walk on snow for a quarter mile, repeat. That was a nice shot of Gorham. That's why I pulled that phone out to record. I've filmed so many times this afternoon, and I was asking for that. Just demoralized. Time to lick my wounds and hit reset. And be thankful I didn't break myself in 12 pieces today. Well, it's 6 o'clock, and I did decide a while ago I am going to stay at Imp Shelter. Really nice water source right next to the shelter. Beautiful view with 2 chairs. Snow on the trail to the water source, and I'm barefoot because I'm drying everything out. I got my sleeping socks a little bit damp on the heels. I'm mad at myself. Walking around the campsite in them, and my mayfly camp shoes. So this shelter has 3 full walls and 2/3 of another wall. And even though I'd get a better night's sleep in my tent, I'm gonna make a go at it in the shelter. I'm mad. I got my sock wet right there. Hopefully dry it out a little bit before I sleep in that sock. So that'll be me in that corner. And we'll see. The plan is to wake up super early and deal with whatever I gotta deal with before it gets too much of a chance to melt. So all in all, it was a day, but it should be a good night. It's a nice place here. Plenty of campsites, the tent, and it's a roomy shelter. I mean, you could easily fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They probably would tell you could fit 12 people in here. You easily probably could, 10 to 12. Good morning, Tuesday. We're making it to Gorham today. It's not a lofty goal, but all we have is 2 packs of peanut butter crackers, the small ones, a Snickers bar, and a bunch of coffee packets and Propel packets. And that's it. So, gotta make it to Gorham. Resupply. I gotta repatch one of the holes in my air mattress. It peeled off. It was stuck to my jacket sleeve. I woke up and tore it off. Ooh. Some things I could sew. Need a lot of stuff at Walmart. Whew. Today has to be a better day than yesterday. Can't believe I had a case of the Mondays on the trail, but I fell more times yesterday. I banged myself up more times yesterday than I have on the entire AT. I won't throw the northern 210 of the Bentamakai into that equation because that was pretty rough. But yesterday's behind us. Got a little bit of climbing to do today. Just getting out of that shelter. 0.3 was enough to knock the wind out of me. Beautiful day. No snow, no whammies. So we made it to Gorham. We're at the barn hostel. I put a patch on the patch that I ripped off that I think was causing the slow week to resurface. I mean, I took it right off with my shoulder this morning, so that was a pretty good job on that patch right there. There's a few air bubbles. We'll see how it does. Gonna leave it there to seal, let the adhesive dry best I can before I roll it up. I picked bed number 4, electronics charging, air mattress patched. I'm clean and showered. Who's this? Lorna clothes. I don't even recognize myself. I actually showered Sunday at Pinkham Notch. There's a tennis ball. I might roll my feet later. So Sunday at Pinkham Notch, and now it's Tuesday. 2 showers in like 3 days. It's crazy. Doing laundry. Things are coming together. $4 for laundry, that's a fair price. I thought it was gonna be $5, saving $1. Gonna go to Walmart at 5:30. Making things happen, getting stuff done. So this is the outside. This is the shuttle. Big old Cadillac. Felt like a gangster in this thing. Let's go get some town food. Antique train. I don't know if it still runs. It might still run, but it looks like an antique in the corner of the park right there. Got a moose. You're not the first moose I've seen. Cumberland Farms. Get a coffee on the way back. So I had walked by the butcher's daughter. I got a BLT, turkey BLT. It's huge. Grilled cheese with bacon and fig jam. They give you some chips and a little mac and cheese with each sandwich. Nice touch. I bought 2 loaded baked potatoes, a little over a pound of tri-tip steak, and this cute trail appropriate Namaste IPA. I think that makes a lot of sense for my town day. And this chocolate milk, I'll drink as much as this as I can with my sandwiches. I don't know if they'll go well together, but I'm gonna pour coffee into the rest of that when I get back to the hostel and take a nap. 5:30 shuttle to Walmart to resupply. There's that train again. It's a beautiful little town. Maybe at some point in my life I'll move to Gorham, New Hampshire. I love this small town. It would be hard to choose. The turkey sandwich is by no means dry. It's delicious. It's got plenty of mayo. Turkey's great. Bacon, tomatoes. But this is a 4-cheese grilled cheese, and it's just so dense. The bread is like buttered and grilled. The jam, the fig jam, is just so rich. I don't know what else to say. This is just mouth-watering goodness. It's a heavy sandwich. It's delicious, so I'll show you. There's a lot of cheese in there. It's not just a 1 slice of American cheese grilled cheese sandwich. I gotta give that a slight nod. A 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, and an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. It didn't happen if you didn't take a picture.
I don't like my
Town food.